Hey, my beautiful people, it's Tasha, and I'm back again, aka Mama Jim. Oh, that rhyme all right now. This video is for Gemini's Sun, Moon, Rising. This is a general reading. Um, I just want to say thank you to everyone who stuck by me while I took a little time off, y'all. Your girl was tired, babies. I was tired, straight up tired, fit to be tired and overexerted. I needed some time to get myself together, which I did, and so now I'm back. I am now taking personal reading appointments again. Um, my next available time will be this weekend, which is I believe the 27th and the 28th. If you want a reading, you know what to do. Look in the description box, and all of my contact information is there. And I'm gonna go ahead and say this now before I forget. If you want to get in contact with me, um, email is the best way. Email is the best way to get in contact with me. Like, I have people sending me YouTube messages or something like that. The only time I'm on my actual personal computer, because this is where I film my videos, I'm only on there to upload. I'm not all that technologically savvy, y'all. I'm just being honest with y'all. So if you I didn't even know I had to put it like this. I didn't even know I had a Google Plus page. So I see people leaving me messages on the Google Plus, and I'm like, where the hell is the Google Plus at? Okay, I don't know. I really, it's confusing because I used to be very technologically savvy, and I like computers, and I do like computers, but lately I've been staying away from them, only just to fulfill a purpose, and my computer gets on my nerves. So, if you're expecting a response back, you need to email me. That being said, I have a new deck in case you guys did not notice. It is called the Housewives Tarot, and I got this deck because it's very whimsical. It's very cynical in a sense, and it can be very blunt. It does not leave much room for imagination when it comes to the interpretation of the cards. And I'm do I battle with this with purchasing this deck. It's retro. It reminds me of the Fonz. Remember the Fonz on Happy Days? But anyway, I don't remember the Fonz ever holding a knife. But in any case, but you see what I'm saying? This is a Knight of Swords. It's just they have different crazy interpretations of stuff. This is Ace of Swords. And we're under that energy of the full moon, and I've been led to use this deck under this moon to do these videos to help reveal what you guys or what we all need to be letting go of out of our life. The full moon is in Virgo. It's about being very critical, taking assessment, getting rid of things that no longer serve you. Things, ways, people, whatever, what have you. I'm going on and on and on, so let's just get into the reading. But anyway, I just want to say thank y'all. Y'all just don't know. I appreciate y'all very, very much. So let's find out what's going on with these gem twins. Y'all had a card to straight just plop out the deck, and I'm going to. Oh yeah, I'm holding on to that one. Woo-hoo! Yeah, I got the 10 of Cups, baby. Well, us, because I'm a Gemini too. Let's see. Oh, okay. And this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. First off, card that popped out is the 10 of Cups. So happiness and contentment, feeling joyful. You better be feeling joyful. You having all these doggone drinks. You hear me? She has a highball, a Long Island iced tea, a martini, some wine, a shot of something, a Mai Tai, a little bit of whiskey. I mean, everything. How can you not be happy you don't have all this alcohol? You're gonna be in the bed. I know I'll be. I'm done after one. So, definitely happiness and just having a good time. I feel like this is gonna be a month of just. I feel like free. or being able to let go and just be. Okay, so let's just see what else we got coming in here for what's going on at the very center, the very general, the center theme for March. We're gonna use this card. I feel like this is it. The Five of Cups. So what I feel here is that looking at this card, there was some type of disappointment that went down. But you didn't really, it hurt, but again, it wasn't something. I feel like this loss was expected. Um it When I look at this card, and I know my camera is crappy, but when I look at the card, the girl looks puzzled in her face, like she's surprised that she dropped these cups. But I mean, damn, you already had 3 martinis. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're going to get a little wobbly after drinking all that liquor, you know? So I'm looking at it as you're upset that you did it. Like, damn, I dropped my drink, because it hurts your feelings when you drop your drink, right? Um, but at the same time, you realize you still got a little bit of money left, and you can buy you some more, and you just chop it off and you go. So it's one of those things where you're okay. Every now and then, if you think about it, it hurts. But then at the same time, you still realizing that it had to happen anyway. And you took it for what it was, and you're ready to move forward. So now what we have going across, the Hierophant. Um, yeah, like now, what I feel from what I feel with this loss is like I said earlier, like you knew that eventually that it was going to have to, you knew it was going to happen, you know how you do when you get too many drinks. Everybody has their own drink limit. Okay, your drink limit. And like I just told you earlier, after one, maybe two tops of a good drink. I'm not talking about one of them watered down ones. Two good ones, I'm pretty good, and I don't like to go too much further than that. Anything else after that is just sloppy for me. But that's my limit. Everybody has a limit, and I feel like she knew. She's looking at it like she's pondering, like, yeah, I should have known that it was gonna happen. And I feel like, yeah, you did know. You did know that it was gonna happen. But that doesn't make the hurt any less, because you knew it was gonna happen. And so the Hierophant comes in. I feel like there's a deepening of your intuition, and a deeper in the belief of your own intuition, and a deepening of your spirituality as well. Whatever this was, I feel like this was a relationship. It could have been a marriage. It could have been a marriage. If it wasn't a marriage, it was something definitely long term. But there was so many lessons to be learned about it, and I feel like a lot of you are going to be you're going to be able to use what you learned in this relationship, this past recent relationship. You just not got out of something. You're going to be able to pass this information on to other people, and people are going to come to you, because you know what? When you go through pain, and you really take the time to assess what happened, and your part and the other person's part, and what could have been better, when you tear stuff apart like that, you do get a better understanding, and you'll be able to gain some wisdom. So you're going to use this for your advantage. These 2 cups here, you're going to use it as your advantage to learn, take it as a life lesson, learn, and you're moving forward. Okay. At the very base, what's going on in your subconscious mind? This relationship. This relationship. This thing, I feel like this is a very recent breakup, y'all. It's very possible. Yeah. If Yeah, this is a very recent breakup with someone who you've been with for a long time. Or if you haven't broken up, there's a strong chance that you may. And y'all know who I'm talking to. I'm not talking to the people who have good relationships with their spouses right now and don't have any problems. I feel like this is something that has been building up with this Five of Cups. This is not something that was just like a little fluke little breakup. Like, this is a breakup, you know, but of something that was long. But it, like I said, it was, you were coming to that point anyway. The relationship is all on your mind. You're still fresh out of it. It's all on your mind, and you've been thinking about it, and I feel like you've been thinking like, damn, I was really dumb. I was really dumb to get in this car. This motherfucker, he know it getting hell he can't drive. Now he done drove us off a cliff, but ooh, he is still so fine. So you know what? I'ma just go on down with him. Okay. And so you're looking back at it, you're reassessing, and I feel like you feel like all your dreams have been dumped or been thrown away for some type of, for whatever reason. Look at all this red here. You know, you just, memories of this relationship keep coming back. And I kind of feel like for some of you, even you may have points of times where you want to reach out to that person. Like, maybe I should just call him or call her and just see how she's doing or whatever. See if you still got that feeling. But I don't really feel like you're going to act on it. Okay? You just thinking. All right. What's happened in the past? Two of Swords. Again, there were some things that you didn't see regarding this relationship. Or you didn't take a stand on. And that's what I talked about with this. When you're looking back with the Hierophant card, you're looking at where you didn't take a stand on things. I think there were things that went on in this relationship. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say, too, it could possibly be a family relationship. I could see it that way, too. But regardless, there were things that you didn't open your mouth about, certain things that bothered you, and you let it go on and on and on, and eventually it boiled into something that by this time it seemed very difficult to resolve because of inactivity, because of, you know, maybe it was because you or the other person thought that that's what you needed to do to make the other person happy and not say anything or hold your peace. But sometimes you have to, there are times you do have to fight your battles, but there are other times where, when especially if a boundary is being crossed, that you have to be able to let that other person know that, you know what, or no, I really don't, I don't agree with what you say. You know, I don't. Or it even could have been an issue where I feel like for some of you, you didn't take a stand on something that you should have. And it somehow led you to this point, this time of this relationship. Now let's see what's going on now. And that would explain to me why I see with the Ten of Cups, like you're feeling free. You're feeling light and airy, because this was a burden on you, this relationship. Let me see what's coming in now for you guys. The Sun. Like I said, right over the Lovers. Check it out. This is what's currently going on in your mind. This is your conscious mind. Excuse me. And this is the reason why all of this is going on in your conscious mind, or what's going down in your subconscious. And it's the connection that you're still tied to. The connection is still there. And that's why there's hurt here. Because it's still fresh, it's still new. But you're realizing with the Sun, like I said earlier, the who, what, when, why, shoulda, coulda, woulda, you understand it now. And you understand that, you know what? It was just supposed to happen. At the end of the day, it wasn't meant to be. Okay? And that's a hard pill to swallow, but once you swallow it, you know, pills are hard to swallow, but once you get it past that the uvula, and get in your throat good, as long as you have enough water, it's going down. It's not a big enough pill, and this is not a big pill to swallow. It may seem big, but it's not. It's a Five of Cups. Okay, I could see if it was a 10 of swords. Yeah, that's a big ass pill. That's like, for all my people in the health field, an amoxicillin pill, amoxiclav. Y'all know what that is? Antibiotic, or anybody who have had sinus infections or whatever. That's a big ass pill to swallow, and you don't have a little tiny little cup like this to swallow it. That struggle right there. This is a little bit, if you don't have enough to drink, but you can get that pill down. You swallow enough, it'll go on right on down. So, and that's what you're understanding, that you know what, not everybody's supposed to be in your life. They're not. And that's where the upset comes from when it deals with this relationship. That's where the upset comes from, because I feel like with this person, you really thought that y'all were going to be together for a long time. But at the same time, you still felt like, you were willing to go the long haul with this person. Okay. Um, but anyway, truth, realization, clarity, everything's coming in March. Everything is gonna be put together. All right. So I feel like, yeah, that's why you have this 10 of cups here. You're no longer bound mentally. Because I feel like you were really in your feelings for a minute. And this could actually be for some people to have I feel like either broke up in February or maybe near the end of December with somebody, and they still having that, it's hard. You don't just get over people that quick. You still got those feelings there. You still hurting. You still in the healing process. Which, by the way, I have the wisdom for healing cards. Ha ha ha. See how spirit speak to you, honey? You're telling me to get these cards because there's somebody who needs to know this. So what's coming up in the near future? And I do add the near future for me. I'm doing a traditional Celtic cross. I combine the near future and the outcome together. All right. Um, Coming in. And I'm feeling like this is going to be coming in within the next 1 to 2 months. I know this is a monthly, but energies tend to linger. So I'm feeling like within the next, so I would say April, March, April. What's coming up? Now that we got this new realization, we have a new understanding, an overstanding with the sun here. You're understanding it, this situation in and out. Oh. You have the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like the energy, this is going to be you picking up the pieces, moving forward. Being unbothered is what I feel. She just like, fuck it. She got all the plates and she know they falling, but she does not care. She's like, whatever. I'm good. I'm moving off the better pastures right now. Okay. Even this is just a general reading. So from a money perspective, I feel like for those who have, if we want to look at it from a money financial perspective, if you have suffered a loss with money or an investment or a business partner, you're going to be chopping it up. You're going to be bouncing back. You're at a 5. The next step is a 6. So, I feel like you're going to be wiping the slate clean. When light comes out, all the darkness, there's no darkness. So there's no darkness in this picture. Everything has been illuminated. And so it's like a flash. You know how when your eyes, if someone takes a picture with the camera and they flash your eyes, the flash goes off in your eyes and it takes a minute for the vision to come right, to come back into your eyes so you can start seeing. That's what I'm seeing with this Five of Pentacles. I know that's really strange, but that's what I'm saying. And it's like, okay, so since that's gone, I'm gonna take all this other stuff and be gone too. I'm gonna get rid of some other things and I'm gonna just wipe the slate clean and I'm gonna move forward. The next card, and it's not in this reading, but you're heading towards the Six of Pentacles is finding balance, being stable, because you weren't stable. You weren't stable. Things were not stable, and things were not stable because they were not right. Why were they not right? They were not right because it wasn't supposed to be. And I'm not fussing. I'm just telling y'all, being straight up. And that's the kind of tone. That's what I'm saying. It comes out in these cards. But you're unbothered at this point now because you understand now what you have to do next. How you feeling? Okay, well, this card just jumped out. It's ironic that I showed y'all that at the very beginning. We are swords. Still, again, moving forward. I feel like you're kind of rebelling in a sense. I feel, especially, women, we like to cut our hair and do stuff crazy to our hair when we're going through something. A lot of y'all are considering cutting your hair. Men, you may be considering doing something that you hadn't done, maybe buying a motorcycle, making I would say watch your spending. There's a high chance that you guys, people who like to shop for retail therapy, please watch your spending. This because I feel like you just like, I don't give a damn. Like, I'm gonna do what the hell I want. These little girls are looking at him in the back like, oh my God, he's so dreamy, he's so fine. He like, whatever, little girls, I ain't worrying about y'all. You don't care. And that's how you're feeling. You're going to be doing things that you hadn't done before, taking classes, doing, rock climbing, zip lining, whatever you're doing. If you never drove a go-kart or something, you're going to be going to drive go-karts, really like the really fast go-karts. You'll be doing that. If if you're usually a person that usually plays it kind of safe, you're going to be adventurous. Okay? Free with the Ten of Cups. How your environment is going to be receiving you, or what's going on around in your environment or your family. I actually feel these two cards should come out. Yeah. What's going on in and around your family? I feel like they don't know what the hell to think of you. They have no clue what they don't know what you're doing. They see that you're changing with the Knight of Pentacles. They see, and it can either go the other way too. Like, if you were a person who always played it by the book and played it cool, and you're just out there just doing whatever the hell you want, you could do vice versa. If you were, always out partying and stuff, they may see you sitting down in that home now, not going anywhere, chilling out. But either way, they see a change in you, and they see that you're making a change for the better. Because look at this, the Knight of Pentacles. You may even hear from someone who was I feel like someone as an earth sign may be telling you how they feel about your change or something like that. They may be noticing it. But with the Knight of Pentacles, I'm so drawn to it, like how this little boy, he has his suit on, even though he's cutting grass, he's mowing the lawn. His mindset is way further than what he's doing now, but he realizes you have to take baby steps. Okay? So you may, you're gonna have some people noticing some changes in you, but I really don't think y'all gonna care. So, because why the sun. If I wish I could shine the camera down and y'all can see it, but to me, it's like the rays of the sun is just shining down. It's at the crowning. It's crowning your reading. Its energy is covering everything. You don't care anymore because you know the truth. You know, if this is somebody just lying and just saying whatever, you know the truth now. The truth, it sets you free. 10 of Cups. I said you were freeing. You felt free. It sets you free. It releases you. It moves you. And that's what you're doing. Like, you're no longer stagnant. I feel like this relationship was stagnant. That's why you had the Two of Swords in the back in the past. It wasn't going anywhere. Or maybe this money wasn't moving the way that you thought it was supposed to move. Maybe they told you that, you know, if you come with us, I can guarantee you 30% of the sales, and this is the projected amount of sales that we're gonna make a month. And you know, you've been sold all this stuff. Maybe, and I'm not saying in malicious intent. It could have been a good intent, but it just didn't go the way that everybody thought it was gonna go, even though you had high hopes for it. Even though you had high hopes for it. And maybe there was some ideas or like marketing ideas or strategies that you didn't express, or you saw them implementing things that you like, they don't need to do that, they're gonna fuck up, but you didn't say nothing. So now the contract is broken, jobs are lost, and you somehow feel a little responsible. Don't take all the burden on yourself, Gemini. Okay? There's two people in this relationship. Knife and the fork. Two people here. You cannot bear the whole burden of this this relationship not working out. Everybody has to be accountable for themselves. As advice, I'm sorry, y'all. Make it do what it do, baby. You got to do what's best for you at this point in time. Okay? You have to work your magic. You got to get back out there. The magician is tied to the solar plexus. Look at all this yellow in this card. It's telling you, you have to get that willpower back in there. You got to get that drive and that determination back in there. That can-do spirit will do. I'm going to make it work. I'm going to make it as clean as I can. I'm going to look clean. You know? Get your confidence back in there. I feel like your confidence, even though you're understanding everything, I feel like your confidence is lagging behind. Get your confidence back up where your mind is at. Okay? Let me hurry up. And for outcome, Four of Cups. I feel like with the Four of Cups is once everything starts to for whatever reason, y'all, I'm sorry. Somebody's thinking about taking boxing lessons or like martial arts. I don't know. I know that's not on the other card, but I'm just seeing that right now. Somebody may be trying to take some boxing lessons. But anyway, do it. Or karate, or some type of martial art. Anyway, as an outcome, you have the Four of Cups. I feel like once you get going, once you allow the energy of the sun and this new realization to truly move through you, then I feel like you're going to be invincible in a sense, and you're going to at least feel that way, and you're going to want more. This is only what this has done for you, and you're going to see in March. It has sparked a flame. It's like you've accomplished. I feel like you're going to be taking on whatever task is handed to you, dealing with any type of issues or whatever. But at the same time, once you conquer that, I feel like you're going to be ready to take it on even more. And it's like it sparked a flame. You started doing one thing, and then now you're going to be taking up interest in a lot of other things too. Because notice she tried different cups of stuff, different glasses of things. These are all different drinks that would be in these glasses, and she did that, and now she wants more. And but notice, and I know you can't really see it, her eyes, she looked like, I don't really know if I could. That seems a lot. Maybe I bit off more than I can chew. Don't give in to that, Geminis. Don't give in to that, because I feel like that is what led you. That's what you just came from. That led you into this type of relationship and kept you there in this type of relationship. So, no, don't do that. Accept the challenges that's coming, because it's coming. There are gonna be some challenges, and it's just, I feel like it's more emotional challenges than anything else. A lot of the hurt is going to start to dissolve as the months go by, and you're going to be tackling more. I feel like your schedule is going to be piling up, but and it's I feel like your schedule is going to be piling up, or you're going to be intentionally trying to keep your schedule busy so you won't have to deal with whatever's going on. It's just like, give me more. But at the same time, how things start to happen and start to move, it may scare you. Like, this is too much for me. But I feel like you should take on the challenge. I feel like it'll be good for you. Let me just draw a card, a wisdom for healing card, and see. This is 50 lessons in personal empowerment. All right. The card we have is recognize your first thought. Okay. Like I said earlier, and I'm gonna read the lesson. This is about you going by your gut. And that's what the sun is telling you, is that you realize that had you just listened to your gut, you would have been okay. You knew that this thing was not going to work the way you thought it did, but you talked yourself into it. And I mean, it's whatever. It's neither here nor there. But the one thing, and you learned some lessons, but the one lesson that you did learn in this situation was to listen to your first thought. Because I feel like you allowed people to talk you out of things, like I said earlier, that you knew was not right, or you felt that could be different. So the lesson, it says, and it has a lesson on the back, which I like. It said, today's lesson: this is a day of intuitive practice where you acknowledge that your first thought is your best thought and usually corresponds with your clearest intuitive voice. Your goal is to pay attention to your intuition. So I feel like it's a very beautiful message it ties into. And just like I said earlier, you've learned to trust it now. You learn to trust your intuition, and you're going to be tuning in to your own frequency. I like the way they depicted that, the TV, as the Hierophant, because that is what you learn from a lot of times. In this country, especially in the United States, children watch TV all the time, and it's too much. It can be too much, but it offers a benefit if you're using it in the right way. And so it's just telling you to tune into yourself and listen to yourself, and give yourself that honor to know that, you know what, you are your own best friend. You're not going to tell yourself to do anything that's crazy. For people who are mentally stable, you know, and you could differentiate between the voices in your head. I'm talking about the people who can, yeah, I'm talking about those people who, are pretty aware of what's going on. So it is definitely deep in your intuition, and it's deep in, as a result of that, it's brought out this confidence in you. Because look, she's worried about some things that she already know. I don't really know that, but you do know. You do know. And when it came to pass and you didn't listen to yourself, you can't get mad at anybody but yourself. So take on whatever challenges you got coming to you, Gemini. I feel like you're going to be getting out, need to get out, have some fun, enjoy yourself, do what, live life. Life is passing you by. Go with your first gut instinct when it comes to decisions, and understand that, what happened, it was meant to happen. And you be okay with that. Move forward with confidence and live unapologetically you. All right. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.